U Banja Luci ovih dana boravi Paolo Zampoli, specijalni predstavnik predsjednika Sjedinjenih Američkih Država za globalnu saradnju i jedan od bližih saradnika Donalda Trumpa. Sastao se sa zvaničnicima Republike Srpske, o tome govorimo u narednim minutama. Mr. Zampoli, welcome to Republika Srpska and thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me here and thank you for the great welcome from your people. It's a true honor to be here.
You met with our top officials from Republika Srpska. Can you explain to us what is the main purpose of your visit to Republika Srpska?
In this particular visit, I'm here for the sport diplomacy. I was in Tashkent for the election of the president of the Olympic for Asia, which is His Highness Sheikh Yohan Al-Tahani from the state of Qatar. I had another tour for other sports event in the Arab country, and I was part of the delegation of the vice president, the president, and the secretary of state in Milano for the opening of the Winter Olympic Games. Sports is very important for my president. Thanks to my president, we have FIFA in the United States and also the Olympics. Amazing, the biggest sport event of the world. I know how important is sport for you people, and I was very impressed to get to know the president of the Olympic Committee and the football federation. We had long terms and tried to understand how can we embroader this relationship based on sport diplomacy, which is a top priority of State Department, my second boss, which is the Secretary of State.
Right. I've seen the press conference with you and Mr. Prime Minister Savo Minic. What were the main topics of that talk?
We discussed another top priority for us is the 250, Freedom 250, which is the birthday of the United States. We celebrated 250 years. We're going to have events for months of the year, which are not only in the United States, but also will be managed by local cities, countries, consulate, and embassy. And I asked Prime Minister the support to this initiative to coordinate with the embassy, and he was very supportive. At the same time, of course, the President of the United States of America is about business. We know that. He is a president of peace and prosperity for the people, and that's his agenda. We know how important are the Balkans, and we want to reunify the relationship between our countries and always make it better and better. Prime Minister gave me this very important file, which I did not open yet, and which has many projects that he thought are very good, bankable, that could be of high interest for the United States of America. So my job is to bring this file and share it with my counterpart, Department of State, Department of Commerce, Department of Energy, Department of Treasury, and see how we can start a very fast cooperation between our countries. My job is to put people together. That's what's called global partnership.
Right.
Then we are a very big country, and we have lots of experts that are going to look at the good things that we can do together.
Well, you also met with President Dodik. What were your impressions, and are you aware that he's one of the staunchest supporters of Donald Trump and the new U.S. administration in this part of the world?
Well, it's beautiful to represent the United States of America when every day we have more friends. And I think everybody loves my president because he's the president of peace. And I'm absolutely honored and privileged to serve the president, serve the people of the United States of America. And again, the result shows he made 8 peace in the world, going to 9 peace in just less than a year of his term. That's why we're working on a Trump Peace Prize, besides the FIFA. Right. But also, we want to have our countries closer and closer. And I'm very glad that I'm here as a high-ranking government official to show goodwill to unite us more in all kinds of matters. Could be business, sport, diplomacy, cultural diplomacy, and public diplomacy.
Well, Republika Srpska has recently been very active in diplomatic outreach to United States. Just recently, our delegation spent some time there. President Dodik, he's the president of the leading political party in Republika Srpska, was there. Acting President Ms. Ana Trišić-Babić was with him, and the Serbian member of the joint Bosnian presidency, Ms. Željka Cvijanović, were also there. They actually attended the national prayer breakfast, and they also met with many representatives of the new Trump administration. How do you personally assess the intensity and the eventual results of this outreach?
If I may say, I've been on the road since Davos, and I haven't come back I was not present in the United States during the visit, which I thank your people to come to my country, and please, you're always welcome to come. And I heard briefly that the visits were very good, and it's a good path. Let's keep it this way. Let's strengthen the relationship between the countries, which is just good for everybody.
The relationships are getting better between Srpska and the United States. As a special envoy to global partnerships, how do you see Republika Srpska's role in the broader U.S. outreach to Western Balkans, especially in the America First era?
Every leader of peace, every leader that share our value is essential to put us together. Right. We should all be friends and work together.
Regarding the America 250, the 250th anniversary of the U.S., is there interest for Republika Srpska and its officials to participate in global events that U.S.
For what I just learned from Prime Minister, there is a big interest. Again, it's a very broad framework and very decide what to do, but there's going to be a lot of things that we can do together, and my team will work with the embassies and with your people, and I'm sure we'll be all very pleased, and I'm looking forward to come back soon.
Yes, you said the American president means business. He is from the business background, of course. He likes to act fast. He doesn't want to get caught up in the administration. Our leadership in Republika Srpska is sort of like that. They want to get things done. They want to improve relationship with the U.S. However, in Bosnia and Herzegovina, the political situation is quite complicated. Many politicians from Sarajevo think that the recent visit to the U.S. was not good, actually. So, what do we need here to change to change that narrative?
I think result to be friend with the United States of America it's essential, and we like to have friends around the world. We have few friends, and we need more. Everybody needs more friends. So I'm sure that the result will show the success of the visit and the friendship.
Our leadership mentioned that they are also interested in bringing American investors here in this area. You have the portfolio given by our Prime Minister. Can we expect some?
This is the portfolio.
Yes.
And
can we expect some tangible results in the near future?
As I told Prime Minister, I said I'm sure you put some bankable projects, some interest project, and we are ready to cooperate. We are ready to move forward fast. This is the mandate of my president, and the project, I'm sure they're good. So I'm convinced that my people will act. Mm-hmm. Very fast on it, and I see that your people are very willing to work together.
How do you assess this mandate of President Trump will go on further? You know him from quite a long time.
Just 30 years.
Yes, and you know the troubles he's had in the first mandate. Can we expect his plans regarding the global politics to be brought in the near future? Does he have any obstacles in the U.S.?
Well, politicians, they have obstacles all the time, you know. We all do working in the government. This is the nature of this business. But I think what you see with President Trump, the result on peace and prosperity for our country, America first. He's elected by the people of America, not he's not a globalist president. We believe that America first, but of course, through prosperity, we want to help other country, and everybody should have a prosperous life, prosperous jobs, and the economy is the most important thing for a country.
Right. And finally, do you have any special message for citizens of Republika Srpska who are following these developments and hoping for closer cooperation with the United States?
The message is make sure you win the FIFA qualification so you come to my country very soon. And don't worry, I'm a native from Italy. Even Italy did not qualify yet, so don't feel bad if you don't. But if not, I wait for you with the arm open.
Okay, Mr. Zampoli, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Poštovani gledalci, gost Radio-televizije Republike Srpske bio je Paolo Zampoli, specijalni predstavnik američkog predstavnika za globalnu saradnju.